Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I hope today's been treating you well. In today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup that I think deserves to go viral. So these are like my favourite products that don't get hype. So I do have other favourites, you know. I love me an e.l.f. dupe that gets a lot of hype. There aren't any of these here. These are all products that you might have not heard about. You might have heard a little bit, but I think all of these products deserve to go through the roof viral. I think that all of these are top tier products and I don't hear anybody talking about them, and I think that is a great shame. So starting with the base, the foundation that I think everybody needs to try because it is top tier is the XX Revolution Skin Blur Skin Tint. So this is the one that's meant to be a dupe for the Fenty Eavesdrops, you know the ones that I mean. It's meant to be a dupe for that. Obviously I haven't tried those because I'm a drugstore girly, but these are absolutely fantastic. Just, I've got barely any left in these. So I wear this in the shade Light Sand. They have a decent shade range in these. You need barely no product, like just see in real time how much product I'm using here. You need barely nothing. It gives a really soft focus. It's in the name. It gives a really soft finish to the skin. It's not heavy. It's so light. I like using a sponge to blend it in. You can use just your hands or a brush. I've done both. I just prefer the coverage and I prefer the finish with a sponge. But just look, like those two little drops that I just put on my cheek there have blended out over my whole cheek, and it just blurs everything. And it's not a lot of coverage. It's not high coverage. I would say that it's like medium, like it's a decent amount of coverage, but it's the finish. It's just so soft. It's glowy, like obviously I had all of my skincare on. It is glowy underneath, like it will show your skin texture, but in like a really nice flattering way. I just absolutely love the way that this looks on the skin, and it's one that came out in the summer of last year and I hear nobody talking about it. Even when it launched, I didn't hear anybody talking about it, and as soon as I tried it I was like, this is beautiful. It is a beautiful finish and it's so like easy to apply and easy to wear because it's so thin. It just feels like nothing. But I always feel, and I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I always feel really like skin confident when I wear this. Like I've got a few breakouts going on at the moment. I have recently started retinol and my skin is like, you know, getting rid of everything. And I just feel like it blurs over everything so beautifully. It leaves the skin looking like skin, but just evened out a little bit, blurred out a little bit. Like it's the perfect finish and I can't stop wearing it. And I hear nobody talking about it, so I'm like, if they discontinue this foundation because nobody talks about it online, I am going to have words with Revolution. Like it's so beautiful. I actually have two in backup. Like that is, I went through two of these last year. If I ever run out of this, there's going to be problems. The concealer that I wanted to talk about today. If you've seen any of my videos, what concealer do you think I'm going to say here? The 17-second skin enhancing concealer. Nobody talks about this. This is like £2.50 maybe at a push from Boots. It's Boots' own brand. It is my favourite concealer and I hear not a single soul talking about it. Honestly, my favourite concealer of all time. I absolutely love it. Again, it's not the craziest coverage. It's not high coverage. It just looks like skin. It's the perfect amount of coverage. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels like nothing, but it just covers. I have, when I've had really bad spots, I have used this on my face as well, and obviously it doesn't completely cover any like marks or anything that you have, but I just, again, adore the way that this looks on the skin. Okay, so I have gone ahead and done my bronzer and brows because I don't have a bronzer or brow pencil that I necessarily want to talk about in today's video. However, the brow gel, the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I know that e.l.f., like I said at the start, e.l.f. is hyped. e.l.f. gets a lot of attention. Nobody talks about the Wow Brow, and honestly, I have never liked how my brows look until I got this product. It gives the fluff. It makes the brows look really natural. It coats every brow hair with a little bit of colour, with a few little fibres. It makes them look extra fluffy and sets them in place. But it's not crispy or crunchy. My brows need this stuff. Like whatever brow pencil I'm using, 9 times out of 10 it is that brow gel that I'm using, like unless I'm testing a different one, but it's got to compare to the e.l.f. Wow Brow, and a lot of the time they just don't come even close. So the bronzer that I used was the Beauty Bay one, and I also used the XX Revolution Faux Brown through my brows. And then for blush, I feel like obviously there's a lot of hype around sort of liquid and cream blushes, wands, things like that at the minute, and I love those, don't get me wrong. I've got a whole shelf of them, I've got a collection. I love them. They get hype though, they get the hype that they deserve. This blush, this is the Collection Glow Blush, and I picked this one out for today, number 5, Peach. This is the most beautiful powder blush. I refuse to believe that I don't have a pan in this yet. I use this all of the time. This over the top of any of those cream blushes, or also just by itself, gives the softest airbrushed colour to the cheeks. It's not too pigmented, so you can really build it up if you want to. Of course I do. Did I even say this was the shade Peach? I think I said. This, all of the shades are absolutely beautiful. This is more of a summery shade for me. As I'm looking out the window at the rain, I'm desperately trying to channel a little bit of summer. This is such a beautiful blush. It's glowy, but it's soft. It's not chunky or glittery in any way. It makes the skin look just beautiful. I have been banging on about these for millennia at this point. I absolutely adore them, and they just make the skin look so soft and so glowy. And they actually, a while ago, I noticed on the collection website that they had an extra 4 shades that I hadn't seen before. Three or 4, I can't remember. They had some extra shades that I hadn't seen before, and I was like, oh, they're launching new shades. But that was like 2 years ago. So I'm like, I don't know what's happening there, but collection, please launch 70-ish more shades of these and never stop making them, because I absolutely love these. And I'm guilty, I don't talk about these enough, because you're always moving on to the new thing, you're always moving on to the most exciting new release, but this one is beautiful. I also just quickly want to touch on highlight. I don't necessarily feel like I need highlight, but yeah, I am going to put a little bit on. This is the Revolution Highlight Reloaded in Just My Type. Look how battered and bruised this packaging is, if you will. I wore this on my wedding day. It is absolutely what I would choose again to wear on my wedding day. It is the softest glow. You can layer and layer and layer and layer and layer and layer this, and it never looks chunky or too much. It's seen from outer space level of glow, but it's also really nice and soft. It's mind-blowing, honestly. This is £4 and this blush is £3.99. Like, all of these things and everything that I talk about on my channel is so affordable. This is just beautiful. Like, tell me that doesn't look as though I have drunk enough water today. I'm glowing and I love it. Can't live without any of those base products. Also can't live without liquid eyeliner. It's a staple. I wear liquid eyeliner most days. I know that like for a lot of people that's like a lot. I know that that's like a going out thing or like a special occasion thing. However, my special occasion is an average Tuesday and just heading off to work. So I have two favourites that I wanted to talk about. The 17 Ink Legend Tattoo Liner. This is the like brownie bronzy shade. I love this stuff. If you have blue eyes, it really makes your eyes pop. It's the most beautiful shade. And the one that I'm going to use today, however, is the Profusion Everlasting Waterproof Liquid Liner. I'm going to use the black one because there's something else that I want to talk about. Nobody talks about Profusion, and I know that it is like it's not very easily available in the UK, so like I get it, but they have their own website and they ship from the UK, so it's not expensive. It's not like Colourpop. It's not expensive to get your hands on in the UK. It's just, you know, you have to go directly to their website rather than getting it like in Boots or something. This liquid eyeliner, I'm just putting a little bit of that bronzer through my crease first. This liquid eyeliner will stay on no matter the temperature, no matter if you're crying your eyes out, no matter what. It is the most fantastic liquid eyeliner. So that's just a little bit of the bronzer through my crease because I'm just doing like liquid eyeliner. So Profusion Everlasting Waterproof Liquid Liner. Like I say, this will last through absolutely anything, but also it's so easy to apply. It's got a brush little applicator rather than something like a felt tip. I just find this really, really easy to use. Like, you can make the point really precise, and it's like the quickest eyeliner I've ever used in my life. So I'm gonna go quite big today because I have another product, like liquid liner product. You'll see what I mean. So you can see it is the blackest of black, and it is so easy to use because it's got that brush tip. You can like wipe off the brush as you're taking it out of the little pot where the product is. You can make the brush as precise as you need it to be. You can get a really thin little tiny wing if that's what you want. If that's what you want, go for it. That's not my vibe ever, but it's so easy and I cannot stop going on about both the black and the brown. Absolutely love the brown. It's just not the vibe that I was going for today, because I also wanted to talk about this product, which is also from Profusion. This is a duochrome liquid eyeliner. This is from the Casper the Friendly Ghost collection, but I'm hoping that they're going to do more shades and just put them in the regular collection and have them all the time, because it's a Halloween collection, like it's not always going to be available. But this is the shade, ooh, now what are you? Cosmic Spirit. And look at that colour. It's like purple and green. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think that Profusion really do liquid eyeliners so right. Like all of their eye products, they get so right, apart from mascara. Liquid eyeliners and eyeshadows are top tier from Profusion if you're ever in the market for one. But what I'm going to do today is just paint this duochrome liquid eyeliner over the top of this black wing that I've just drawn, because this is one of my favourite looks to do and it's a little bit extra and it's what I want today. So these also have a brush tip, so you can really precisely paint this over the top of the black liquid liner and it just spruces it up a little bit. It's subtle, it's a subtle little difference, but I absolutely love it. So that liquid liner has just spiced up that plain black and it's given it a really subtle, like purple, sort of plummy purple to green shift. And I've got every single shade of those as well. They came in 3 and I've got every single one. So mascara, I feel like a lot of mascaras get a lot of hype, rightly so, but this is the one that I wanted to use today. It's the Beauty Bay High Key mascara. Mine is all like, I've had it in my handbag, so it's all messy. This is a fantastic mascara, and I don't feel like enough people talk about it, so I'm just going to apply a healthy amount of mascara to the top and bottom lashes. So that is the mascara. Now granted, this one has been open in my handbag for a little while, so it is a little bit thicker than obviously a fresh tube, but it is lengthening, it is volumizing, it's curling, it's dramatic. I am truly obsessed. Like, this is one of my favourite mascaras and the one that I hear nobody talking about. I absolutely love it. So for the lips, I did have a little bit of lip oil on. It has mostly worn off now. The lip liner is the Essence 8-Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner. This is the shade 03 Soft Beige. I have every single shade in my little containers up here. I love. And again, there's a lot of lip liners, new lip liners from e.l.f. that are so good, and they are getting so much hype, and rightly so, but these are also good. I was about to say better. I wouldn't necessarily say they're better, they're different. These are a mechanical one, whereas the e.l.f. ones are a sharpenable, so it's just whatever your preference is. I love these for just throwing in my handbag, because you don't need to worry about sharpening them. And this shade 03 Soft Beige is my lips but better. So creamy, so pigmented. You can do it, or I can do it without even looking. Like, it is so good, so creamy. I just love them. And then for lipstick, the MUA Satin Sheen Lip Stylo, specifically this one for my skin tone in Super Nude, is top tier. I am actually seeing a little bit more recently about these. I have loved these for about a year. I think it was around about this time last year that I found these. So good. They feel, excuse you, they feel like a lip balm. They are so pigmented, so creamy and hydrating feeling. Again, can absolutely just do it without looking. So good. And again, I've got every single shade. I will be doing actually a video soon, maybe next week, soon at some point, swatching on my hand and applying every single shade of these, because I cannot stop talking about these. I need more people to try them. I need more people to love them, so that MUA know how deeply I need these lip products in my life at all times. So that is everything that I am wanting to talk about today. All of the things that I think need more hype. I think more people need to be trying, more people need to be talking about online. These are all of my like top tier favourite products. This look, honestly, I would wear this every single day until the end of time. Like, I just absolutely love it, and I rely on these products so regularly and so often that I just want these products to get the love that they deserve, because so many products aren't worth your money, but these ones truly are. They are absolutely fantastic. So let me know, what products do you think deserve more hype, deserve to go viral? Because so many do, either rightly or wrongly, so many do, that, you know, we spend our money on and then sometimes it's a waste, which is a terrible shame, but these are the ones that I will never stop banging on about. So let me know what your like top tier need to go viral products are down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe. I post 3 times a week, on a Monday, Wednesday and a Friday. It's always affordable and it's always cruelty free. So if that's the sort of thing that you're into, I would love it if you would join us with the subscribe button down below. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.